Kurt Price is the community liaison for the new Lloydminster Nissan. Now, the Lloydminster Nissan are raising money, starting a fundraising campaign for an emergency response unit for Border Paws Animal Shelter. Kurt, it's great to have you here with us today. First of all, can you give us a little bit of the background of what the catalyst was to start this campaign?
Yeah, it was about 2 months ago. The SPCA at the time, they've since changed their name. But what we decided to do for them was replace the van that they had brought to us. They brought us a van that it needed new tires, it needed a lot of work, and it was basically a money pit. I mean, once you fix what was wrong with the van, that total was going to be more than the van was worth. And then you've got a van that's going to continue to break down. This is going to go on the van. This is going to break down. And where are these dollars going to keep coming from? They're going to be sinking these dollars into the van over and over and over again. So I remember the day like it was yesterday. There was quite a few of us out looking at this van and deciding what to do. And our general manager, Jeremy Wagner, said, look, we've got a van on the lot. They can't drive this. They can't be continuing to put money into this van. They can't drive this van. They need a van right away. We have a van. What can we do? And we came up with a plan to basically sell sponsorships on the van. And New Lloydminster Nissan is willing to cover a lot of the cost of the van, maybe not the entire cost of the van. So we'll put $5,000 towards the van. Plus, for any businesses that want to help us out with a $2,500 basically donation or sponsorship that way, we'll put their logo on the van.
Now, this is great. Border Paws Animal Shelter, the more money that they're putting into this ban, the less money they're able to put into supporting some of these stray animals and all the work that they do here in the community. So it's great that New Lloydminster Nissan are getting on board with this. Now, you mentioned that other businesses, you're hoping that other businesses will come on and sponsor this as well. I know you talked about it a little bit, but can you kind of go through how someone who's out there watching, how they can also get involved?
Yeah, real simple. All you have to do is give us a call here. Greg Buchanan is really in charge of the sponsorships. He has a number of businesses that are on board already, but we could use about four more businesses to help us out with the purchase of this van. So all they've got to do is call us here at the new Lloydminster Nissan. Just pick up the phone, give us a call. Greg will call you back. If he's not available, he's going to certainly call you back right away and talk you through what you'll receive. And we're going to put the sponsors on the side of that van. We'll pay to have those sponsors put on the van. Your $2,500 goes directly towards the van. And you'll also get coverage on the social media page for Border Paws Animal Shelter. And we'll put you on our social media as well as a sponsor as well here at the new Lloydminster Nissan. We're starting to develop a little bit of a following there as well on the Live with Kurt Price. So you'll certainly get recognition there too.
Yeah, it's not just the ability to support a local organization. You're also able to get your name out there. So it's a win-win. Seems like a win-win to me. I was going to get you to talk a little bit about. I know you don't work directly with Border Paws, but what do they use this van for?
Well, they use this van for everything from transporting animals to vets to picking up stray animals. So this is a van that travels up and down the street here in Lloydminster and also up and down the highway. So, and not only that, but when you think about the shelter and what it looks like now, imagine that shelter on wheels, Jace. So there's also a bit of a respect there. There's a respect thing that happens with an organization like that. And, if you want people to take you seriously, you need to be seen as sort of looking serious. So we certainly look to that as well. So not just to transport animals back and forth, but certainly to garner some respect for the Border Paws Animal Shelter.
Yeah, that's a great point as well. I know New Lloydminster Nissan putting 5,000 into this. Is there a goal that you're hoping to raise with this campaign?
Yeah, what happened was they couldn't drive that van. So we had an NV van, a Nissan NV van here on the lot. They're hard to come by. Used vehicles are hard to come by these days, but they basically drove it out that day. We said, go get it registered. We know this community. We know that businesses will step up to sponsor this. And so you need something today. They have a bill of sale. That van is already in their possession. So they're using that van right now. And so we're looking at four more businesses coming on board. We have about 2 to 3 weeks. Our boss has given us about 2 to 3 weeks to say, you know what, we're getting close. And the summer is so difficult, Jace, to go out and get sponsorships. People are busy. They want to go to the lake. we know that a lot of businesses aren't returning phone calls in the summer because we're one of those businesses that gets a little bit, busier in the summer, wants to enjoy the outside just as much. So now we're starting to get serious about, and we also want to put the wrap on that vehicle. We want to get the logos on there as soon as we can.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Kurt, for taking some time to talk about this. And thanks for the work that you guys do to always support all the different events that are happening in around our community. Hopefully, now that we're getting into that kind of back to school mindset heading into September, that some local businesses will jump on board and help out with this great cause.
Well, I appreciate that, Jace. And if anybody out there is interested, Bucky's number, 780-214-3880. My number, 780-871-1505.